I need to share my biggest fear with you that I had starting my business. I just feel like you can relate to exactly what I'm about to say. Before we get into it, this is Popcorn. He does not want to be in this video. So my first ever business mentor, she asked me this question. I'm going to ask it to you now, and it just reveals everything. She said, Pete, what is your biggest fear with your business right now? Point blank said that I'm going to continue to get paid. That how am I going to keep earning every single month? Like, is it luck? The clients I had a few clients at the time. Was it luck that I even had clients? I was worried that I'd run out of clients, run out of money. That's a big problem. She looked at me and was like, Pete, have you ever ran out of clients and money before? I'm like, yeah, of course. That's why I've got this fear about it again. And this is where she got me. She said, yeah, but how long did that last? And that is when I realized that God always pays. Whether you're religious or not, or spiritual, God always pays. You have to have that trust. This is a trust exercise. This conversation I had with her, I think we're going back to like 2013, so it's what, 13, 14 years ago? And every single time that I've had a worry in the business or revenues have dried up, God has always paid. God pays me daily. I don't worry about getting clients or finding my next client because it's such a lack mindset. It keeps us so small. Instead, I remind myself, this is a whiteboard pen. Instead, I remind myself that God pays daily. It's been a life changer. I've never been in a situation where I've got to zero and then God hasn't provided. God always provides every single day. I get paid daily. I don't worry or ever say to myself, how do I find clients? Where am I going to get my next client? Because that is exhausting. When I have that trust, and it is a deep level of trust, with trust in yourself, trust in a higher power, you've got to trust in something. At that point, I then start to show up. It's not even at that point. I show up as the guy who gets paid. It's very simple. So I thought I'd share that with you because I think the biggest fear for most business owners is they're going to run out of money. They're going to run out of clients. They're going to run out of money. And when you shift to realizing, trying to chase for clients was never on the cards. You were never here to push. You were never here to convince. You were here to be in flow, here to show up in your brilliance, to add value to the world.